Let me take you back for a second. You are sitting in your room, booster packs open, cards everywhere. You are building a deck with the little money you had, trying to make something powerful, out of almost nothing. You look at your card and think, this can work. You challenge your friends, you step into battle, you believe in your creation. But reality hits hard. Their decks are stacked, their combo are insane, and yours held together by hope and creativity. So you lose, again and again. But here's the difference. You don't quit, you improve, you adapt, you grind. One win unlocks new cards. New cards unlock new strategies. And slowly, you climb. This isn't just a challenge, it's a journey. Welcome to the Masochist Challenge.
Alright, here are the rules for the Masochist Challenge. Every win earns us 2 booster packs to upgrade our deck. If we lose, no upgrades. Bonus rule: every third win gives us 1 extra bonus pack. Any set, any product. Now that you know the rules, there's only one thing left. We have to build our deck from 10 booster packs. Let's do this. For the first half of our challenge, we'll be opening Twilight Masquerade and Searching Sparks to build our deck. In total, we open 10 packs, and from each booster pack, we have to take 1 card. No skipping allowed. We have to work with whatever the packs give us. And trust me, these won't be insane cards. I can already tell you that. But hey, before I spoil anything, just watch for yourself what we're going to pull and how our deck will look in the end. Quick info about the blisters. We got 5 Searching Sparks and 5 Twilight Masquerade. That makes 100 cards total. You can buy these blisters at your local store. I got mine from Rossmann, but I also saw Rewe selling them too. That's why I thought, why not try to make a random deck from store packs and see if I can compete with the meta deck? Let's be honest, it probably won't. I mostly be questioning my life choices and why I even started this challenge. But enough talking, it's time to open the packs. Let's go, first pack. Alright, first pack of the challenge. What's it gonna be? Okay, we'll pick right away, and wow, we pulled the Swablu too. Swablu might not look crazy right now, but trust me, this card is going to matter later. Then we get this trainer card. Honestly, it's terrible. It might be useful once in 100 games, but yeah, not great. Next up, we pull Fluttermane, a solid basic Pokemon if we don't get anything better early. Then we get Execute, which can evolve if we manage to pull the right evolution card later. And finally, we get Kofagregos, and that will actually become pretty useful later on. That's already 6 cards in our deck, but we need more. Way more. Next pack, Poltergeist. Gave me hope for about 2 seconds before disappointing me again. Then we get Ducklet. Personally, I really like this card in this format. We pull another trainer card, but I decide not to take it. Near the end, we get Clefairy, which we add to the deck. And then Evolution of Poltergeist, Sinetcha. That puts us at 10 cards total. We still need 50 more cards, so let's keep going. Yamas joins the deck for Kofagregos. Then we pull a Eevee, which might be good, but right now, unfortunately, she won't help us. And Diddy comes in, and then Dustbot. This is easily our best trainer card so far, and it will stay our best card for a long time. Gimmighoul joins the deck for Energy Surge. We also add Vulpix and its evolution Ninetales because we already pulled Vulpix early. Another Kofagregos joins the deck. That put us at 16 cards. Next pack, we take Watrel. We finally pull our first supporter card. Not great, but at least it let us switch and deal extra damage. Cramorant and Tatsugiri also joins the deck. Tatsugiri could become strong if we pull more supporter cards later on. And then we pull a really strong card. I'll talk about it later, but trust me, this one's actually good. We are already above 20 cards now. Next pack, New Luck. We take Applin. We pull another supporter card that doesn't help us right now, but might be useful later. In the end of the pack, we get the Dialga. That brings us to 23 cards. Alright, next pack. Oh, we got Nebra. That's actually huge because of its ability. so that's going straight into the deck. We pick up 2 more cards as well, and then we pull Lucian. Lucian might actually be one of the worst draw cards ever printed. It can punish us and even help our opponent, but since we don't have any other draw support, we are adding it anyway. This is already going great. But at least we ended up on a high note. 2 really nice pulls, and one of them is a special illustration rare. I'll take that. We are up to 28 cards now, so we are almost halfway to finishing the deck. In the next pack, we get 3 cards. We are adding Airplane, Meryl, and Deduction Kit. Deduction Kit is honestly not a bad card. It gives us some control over our draws, but for it to be really useful, we are still missing a couple of pieces to make it work. And here comes Flapple, a fantastic card for this format, and honestly one of my favorite cards in this deck. You'll see why soon enough. Definitely going straight into the deck, and that brings us up to 32 cards. So let's crack open another pack. From this pack we pull 2 cards to add, but unfortunately one of them is an absolutely useless trainer card. But hey, we do need some trainer cards too, right? Alright, opening a fresh pack. We already added 1 Pokemon, and thank God another Dust Ball. That gives us more search options for the deck. I consider adding Amarouche, but we are missing the basic form, so not yet. Then another trainer. At the very end, a beautiful secret rare. Straight into the collection, not in the deck. We are at 37 cards now, getting close to the end here. This pack gives us almost everything, even Chimencho, which I wasn't sure about it at first. Plus another trainer card, and in the end we pull a really useful card that might turn out to be huge later. Super nice, and it's even its best version. Oh, and we also get an Ogerpon that can search for energy and might hit pretty hard. Well, that's a solid pack right here. And just like that, we got all the cards for our deck. The remaining slots are going to be filled with energy cards. We might add 1 or 2 other cards we put along the way, just to make things interesting. But these are the cards we are taking into the challenge. It's been an insane pack opening journey with some amazing pulls and a fifth surprise along the way. Now it's time to put it all together, see how the strategy comes to life, and figure out exactly how this deck is going to perform. Alright, let's head to the deck workshop and go through all these cards in detail. Alright, let's start with the trainer cards. We are running 2 Dust Balls that let us check the bottom 7 cards and grab a Pokemon. And then we got Deduction Kit. It doesn't search directly, but it gives us some control over our draws. Any deck control is always nice to have. But yeah, that's basically it for our good trainer cards. Let's talk about our Pokemon cards next. First up, we got Ducklet. This is actually one of our best starters because its attack let us draw cards. And drawing cards is power. As our main attacker, we got Enamorus. This card isn't really that great in general, but for our deck, it actually works really well because of its attack, Law of Resonance. We just need another Pokemon of the same type on the bench, and we are already hitting for 200 damage. For this deck, that's super easy to set up, and even if we don't meet the condition, we are still hitting for 120 damage, which is actually pretty solid damage for our deck. Next up, we got Frostless, and its beautiful special illustration rare. Not great as an attacker, but we are using its ability instead. Every turn, Pokemon with abilities take 10 damage, chip damage over time. This applies to all Pokemon in play, except itself. Some cards work really well with it, like Sinetcha, which can spread damage too. Sinetcha also has an attack that can hit for 210 damage, which could be really useful. Speaking of useful, someone who isn't is Kilorattrol, because its attack takes a turn to set up. The next card, however, works really well with our deck, Kofagrigus. Similar to Frostless, it can spread 60 damage to every Pokemon in play with an ability. That can be good or bad if we are not careful. Flapple time! Flapple is another card that fits really well with this strategy. For every damage count on the Pokemon, Flapple deals 20 damage, which works perfectly with our Frostless combo. To put it simply, if the opponent has 50 damage, Flapple hits for 100, and so on. Really easy to set up and super effective for our deck. Swablu is here to annoy the opponent, and that's basically it for our best Pokemons. Not exactly amazing. And now, meet the worst card of them all, Lucian. This card is more troll than supporter. It barely helps me. Flip a coin, heads, redraw 6 cards, tails, only 3. Same for the opponent. God, Lucian, I hate you. Let's keep going with bad trainer cards, shall we? Chill Toy. 99% of the time it's just dead in the deck. And Jasmine, which can't really do much besides reduce 20 damage. Our slightly better trainer card is Kieran. At least he let us switch our active Pokemon. And not a bad trainer card, Special Hammer. Also useless. Let's move on to our energy cards. We got 13 in total, with 3 different energy types to match all the Pokemon in this deck. So yeah, that's our deck. But regardless, enough talk. Let's bet and see what we can pull off. Let's go! I gotta be honest, I played this deck for days and it was not good. Like really not good. These are just the games that went kind of okay for me, as long as the Majora Mass Moon doesn't crash into my hope and destroy the last bit of hope I have. Let's take a look at what I'm doing here. I'm filling up my entire bench with Pokemons and using Ducklet's attack to drop 2 cards over and over, so we can fin the deck and increase our chance of drawing what we need. At the same time, we are setting up Enamoro so we can actually start attacking. But now, we need only one. Oh, we got actually 2 Psychic Energy cards. That's good, now we can start attacking with Enamoros. The opponent cooks our duck, but that's totally fine because now we are fire back with Enamoros. We quickly play 2 supporter cards and go for the attack. Not at full power, but that's fine because we got the backup plan. And here is the backup. Alright, Flappel, how mad are you? Yeah, that's what I thought. Finish it!
What? What the f?
Yes, that's our first 2 prize cards. Everything is going according to plan. There's no way he can stop us now. And with that, we are finally in the game, guys. I can already taste the victory. Wait, what is that card? Okay, but that's not enough to stop us, right? Wait, what? No! Rare candy and energy surge as an ability? Oh, that's pretty awkward. Hey guys, be right back. My Butchie's plotting world domination on the top of the cage, and I'm here to stop it. Be right back.
Prepare to die.
Well, that was embarrassing. But hey, the second round gotta go better, right? We are first, so we set Enamoro straight into the active position. Our hand isn't great, but the opponent had to mulligan, which could give us a chance to improve our draws. Although, I can already tell this is going to be a Charizard EX deck. Alright, we grab Swablu with Dustball and put it straight onto the bench. Now it's the opponent's turn. If we are lucky, they won't be able to do much, and maybe we can actually win this. They attach an energy and Ultra Ball. That could get annoying, but we are still fine for now. Once it's our turn, we get another energy to keep building up Enamoros and try to get rid of that Charmander. So we attach the energy to Enamoro. Wait, what? Why did I just do that? Come on, Jero. But hey, we don't have a Psychic Energy anyway, so... What? Are you serious? Are you actually trolling me right now? I could finish it right here. Okay, it's fine. Maybe he bricked anyway and it doesn't even matter, right? Alright, they filled up their bench and we take out the Charmander. Bye! That's our first prize card. Now we just have to pray we don't see Charizard. Energy on Charmander and... Wait, that's it? Our turn? Alright, last energy attached and goodbye Charmander. That's our second prize card. Only 1 Pokemon left. Guys, I think we might actually win this. And of course there he is. And whose fault is that? Yeah, mine. Sorry Enamoros, I failed you. Perhaps maybe we can still clutch a comeback here. Alright Swablu, show me that energy wasn't wasted. We already used Swablu's attack to confuse Charizard, so he might even hit himself. Right now I'm actually calculating our chances to win. We still got a few Pokemon that could carry this, as long as we can keep him under control for a bit, that is. Yes, he lost the coin flip. We are safe for now. But the real question is, what do we do next? And honestly the answer is simple. Nothing. We're still missing the right cards to really pop off. Hopefully we'll survive another... Okay. Bye-bye, fried chicken. We somehow need to stall long enough and build something up at the same time. Hopefully we can win a few more coin flips. And nope, lost the flip again. This is getting scary. This is getting real scary. So we throw Abra into the active spot, only to shuffle him back into the deck. No big brain play here, but at least it frees up some space on the bench. Come on, we need something here. Just lose this coin flip for once. Oh yes, He lost it. That means it's our turn and we finally draw an energy again. Straight onto Ogapon. We are getting closer now. We only need one more. Damn. I think I sent Ogapon into the battle. Do we draw an energy? Of course not. Alright then. We use Ogapon's attack and finally grab the missing energy. We got the glimmer of hope here. And hopefully we can take down Charizard. So come on, give us that coin flip win. We need to win this coin flip. So guys, pray with me. Please. Yeah, that's a pretty bad joke. Right now, our chances of winning are looking very slim, but we are going to keep pushing anyway. Okay guys, now it's a close call. We already took out one Pokemon with Sinetcha, and if we survive, we finally win. So can we actually pull this one off? It all comes down to this one coin flip. Either we win or he does. Yes, we beat Charizard. Yes. Now we just need to take one more prize card and then we finally get to open a pack and improve our deck. Let's go. Okay, and here he is. Charizard number 2. Next game. Well, shit happens, but without the misplay, we could have pulled it off. So we keep going. We get to start again. Gimme Gold help us to search for energy and fin the deck, so he's going straight into play. Wow, the opponent had to take multiple mulligans, which means we get to draw 4 extra cards. That's nice. Things are looking good for us again. I think the smartest move here is to set up Kilovatral. If we attack with him and survive the turn, we can hit hard, and then we'll be one step closer to victory. All we need is a little bit of hope and luck. So here he comes. Just like that.
Yes! No! Fuck!
And another lose. Every match after that, I kept losing. My reaction says it all. Over and over. Power spent. The same words thrown in my face. Lose. But then, finally, something amazing happened. In our next battle, we get to start again. The opponent has to take a mulligan once more. We send Ogapon to the front, and the flames of hope are burning bright. I felt it, Ogapon felt it, and even the opponent felt it. That the only thing he could still do was in this battle to lose. Oh yeah baby, we won! We actually won this! This victory wasn't exactly clean, but the win is a win, and with that we level up. Finally, we get to open our 2 booster packs and improve our deck even further. Let's see what we can pull from this pack. The first few cards aren't really useful. We are missing some combo pieces or they just don't make sense at all. But don't worry, we have still enough cards to go through. But then we draw another Pokemon for card draw, and even our first EX card we can actually use. Amigo EX. Not exactly amazing, but we don't have anything better yet. So we are adding these 2 cards into the deck. I think this is already a small upgrade for our deck, but we still have one more pack to open. Maybe we get even better cards this time. Alright, what do we have? We're taking Mewtwo with us. The next few cards aren't really useful. Anotayamas. We'll take that one too. And that's it. Those are our new cards. So let's head to the deck workshop. Welcome to our deck workshop. After every win, we can adjust our deck. Here I'm showing you the rules we have to stick to. Once we modify the deck, there's no going back until we win again. Means we have to really think carefully about the choices we take. Now let's talk about our new additions. Starting with Amigo EX. This card needs a lot of energy to deal damage. Verdict, not a great card, but still better than the rest of our deck. Next up, Mewtwo. Also not amazing, and its attack has no bonus effects. With free energy, it only deals 100 damage. Could definitely be better. Well, those were our 2 strong new cards. We also added Anotayamas for Kofagrigus. Having one more copy just increased the chance that we can actually play it. On top of that, we added Anotarelor to help with card draw. Not as good as Ducklet, but what can you do? And of course, we said goodbye to some useless cards. Meryl, Chimencho, Clefairy. Oh, and of course, Execute. They just weren't doing anything for the deck. Everything else stayed pretty much the same. We made more changes to the Pokemons than to the trainer cards. And I also adjust the energy, both the amount and the types. But now, with all those changes, is it possible to win now? Let's find out. Alright. Fresh game, fresh start. Somehow we are getting really lucky and almost always go first, which is actually huge for this deck. Our hand is okay. I mean, for our standards, that's pretty good. Then we have Pidgey on the other side. This could be a Charizard deck again. If we are fast enough, we might actually have a chance. Wait, Iono? Okay, hopefully that's not bad for us. Well, I mean, we got Flamigo EX. That's something, I guess. So we attack with Ogapon and take out Pidgey before it can become a problem. We even pull a Dust Ball as our prize card. That's nice. Everything seems perfect. No, don't tell me. Please don't. Guys, guess who's back? Yes, another Charizard. Well, it is what it is. And yeah, we lose Ogapon here. Sayonara, Ogapon. Alright, time to turn this around. We still have a small chance of winning, as long as we get a little bit of luck in our side. We have got Frostless. Maybe we can work with that. I mean, it's just one Charizard, right? What could possibly go Oh, yeah, that's bad. That's real bad. And what's our answer to this problem? Alright, Flamigo EX. This is the moment I realized something. Even with the small upgrades, nothing really changed. We kept on losing again and again. Is this why nobody does challenges like this in Pokemon TG? Was this whole thing just a dumb idea? Did I waste my time? No, because just like in life, if you stick with something long enough, you can move mountains. We just have to get up and try over and over and over again. We are here and we can do this. We never give up. And that's why I'm going to play Lucian now. And we are gonna to win. God, Lucian. Why? Wow. After that emotional speech, I really thought we were about to win. But nope, I kept losing. Still, we didn't give up. We kept going. The Pokemons we chose didn't give up either. And then one beautiful day, something wonderful finally happened. Witness an unbelievable moment. As always, we're going first this round. Oh crap, this hand is really bad. But we're going to try anyway. Oh, the opponent has to take 3 mulligans. So we get to draw 3 extra cards. Maybe this actually helps us. Yeah, and of course it's another Charizard deck if you wonder. Well, even with the mulligans, this hand still sucks. Ultra Ball, and what? He discards Rare Candy? Okay, your choice. Wait, and then Iono? You know what? That's actually great for us. Now this is a hand we can work with. Yes! Thanks to Iono, we were able to evolve into Corphigrigis. Now we just need to take out that Charmander fast before things get out of hand again. He evolves, but not into Charizard. All we have to do now is to take out Charmeleon, and that's exactly what we're going to do now. It's our turn, and we take the last energy on Corphigrigis. Let's go, Corphigrigis. Yes, now we are talking. Also with that, 1 prize card. No, just Mew left. If this holds up, this will be our first real win, guys. Okay, it's our turn now. It seems like he can't do anything. We are taking full advantage and attacking directly. Just 1 round left. Can he do anything? No, he can't. His hands are tight. Let's finish this already. Corphigrigis, finish him. And with that, guys, we finally won our first real match. Of course, we got a bit lucky, but the Iono card, he played it himself, and that actually helped us to win the battle. So for me, a complete victory all around. After so many days and hours of trying, a huge weight has finally been lifted off my shoulders. We beat an opponent with these terrible cards. I felt like no matter what comes, we can handle it. And that's exactly what we did. We can only move forward if we actually try. And speaking of moving forward, we level up and finally get to open 2 more booster packs to improve our deck even further. Alright, time to open our first booster pack after all that grinding and finally getting our first real win. Let's see what new cards we can add to our deck. Come on, give us something good. The first shown cards we pull aren't really that great, but we actually pull something really big here. We pull another trainer card, and this time a much better one than we have. It's Levi. I think it's Levi. At least it's Levi in German. And don't worry, next time I say his English name, but for now it's Levi. We also got Ho-Oh. It's still better than Mewtwo, another card we're going to add in. Just behind O, we got another useful Pokemon card. It's a basic Pokemon with good damage output, counter possibilities, and I'm pretty sure we're going to add this one also into the deck. Right now, those cards we pulled are actually really good for us and might perhaps can do the challenge a little bit easier for us. But yeah, we got another Flapple, which we also going to add to the deck just to increase the chances to play him. But here comes a card that could completely change this challenge. Size Lizard EX. Ironically, it used the same energies we have been running this whole time. Is this a coincidence? Our fate. On to the next pack. I am already completely satisfied with the cards we have, but of course we want to see more. We already have one card we can, or rather have to add to the deck if we don't drop anything better, and who knows, it might actually turn out to be useful. The rest of the cards aren't really usable, but that's okay, since the first pack already gave us some good ones. And that's the challenge.